All right. Okay, let's just get our deep squat today. There. And forward fold, stretch those hamstrings. And then back down. All right, forward fold, stretch the hammies. And let's get a little wider with the feet and do a little side to side. And then let's go to the wide stance, down dog. So keep those feet wide. And then walk those feet together for regular down dog. And then pedal out. All right, let's go to the knees. Right here, cat cow. And then let's go to the glutes and get our 90-90. So you can start here and drop. Keep going 90-90. And then if you want to come up from it, if you want to come up, Karen. Let's go back to down dog. And we'll just stretch those arms and calves again. And then come on up and pause. So we're going to do some band work today. We'll warm up with the band. And then it's full body weight training. We'll do squats and presses. We're going to go overhead triceps, plie squats and curls, and then bent over rows. You may want to switch out your weight. You may want to just keep the same weight. But we'll warm up with our band on. And then let's get our hammies. So yeah, you'll want your band and then those two dumbbells. Exercises. A little bit of Tabata. Get our heart rates up. Spinal twist. Okay, so put that band on where you can do just our normal warm-up activation of the glutes. And then just jump on in when you get that on with your little penguin and try to get those glutes to start working. All right, let's stay standing and then that slight bend in the knees. Let's go 5 to the left, 5 to the right. Get those knees opened up, right? So make sure they're not bowed in. Keep that resistance. Don't come in with the band. Keep the resistance around 5 sideways. Woo! Try to get the upper. Let's start some squats. Those knees apart. That knee back, the heels. Other side. Squat, alternate. Whoa, my heart rate's already getting up. Okay, so now let's go squat and behind you. Oh, squat and behind. Try to see if you can feel glute to the hamstrings. Good, okay, rest for a sec. And then we're gonna do the monsters, but we're gonna bring that foot in. Don't let that band fall though. So monster, but leg in. Woo. Activated, hopefully yours are too. Okay, so squat and press. If you need to stretch out those arms a little bit before we start, stretch those out because we're gonna do squat and press, overhead triceps, squat and curl, and over row. So yeah, you need to stretch out those arms. And then grab your 2 weights for your presses. All right. I don't know where my other 10-pounder is. Okay, so we got squat and press. Go ahead and start your squat. And then try to make it kind of a squat. Unless your weight's really heavy and you need that movement. Try to make it kind of sit that butt back, push through those heels, core tight. All right, good. So you can put it down for a sec. I'm giving us a little bit longer in between for a rest. And then we got overhead. So with your 2 weights put together or grab 1 weight, we got overhead presses. Core tight, slight bend in the knees, slight bend. And then you can feet together or 1 foot in front of the other. Good. Okay, you can put them down if you need to. Then the next exercise is that plie. So wide stance, toes out, knees out, and then get low. And I'm going to do a hammer curl. You're welcome to do a twisted curl or your outer curl, whatever is best for you, but make sure those knees and feet are out. Come all the way up, squeeze your glutes. Work the inner thighs. Keep going a little bit longer. Good. If you want, just put them down. And then we're gonna do our basic bent over row. Pull those weights to your hips. Feet together or staggered. You want to make it harder, you bend over more. Just make sure if you're not super bent over, that you're still pulling those shoulder blades down and together, and that you're not scrunching up, down and together, core tight. Good, back straight, shoulder blades together, stick your chest out. All right, you guys, let's go to mountain climber. I want to get our heart rates up. Mountain climber. Mountain climber, go, 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 mountain climber. Keep going hard, mountain climber. And rest. Good, hopefully that heart rate got up. If you do have a watch, I would like it to be like 120 something. Or at least if you don't, like your heart's like, whoo, okay, it worked. All right, figure out if that was good weight. Second round, same thing. You know what? Let's do it a little different. Instead of just that regular press, now we're going like that. Let's do our Arnold. So kind of more like it'll feel a little more like a front squat because it'll load a little bit more on the quads, but still push through. Keep those weights there, and then Arnold press it. I keep messing up my Tabata timer. Arnold press, so palms facing you. And then up and away from you. Drop it. Good. Okay, I do want you to put your weights down. Just gonna give yourself a little bit of time, rest our grippies, and then we'll go to our overhead presses for triceps. All right, we ready? Let's go. Put those weights together, get that one heavy one, core tight. All the way up. Keep going. I had this all figured out before we started and it was all figured out wrong. I got your time though. And then at any time, if it gets too much, just take a break and then jump back in. What's up, Taryn? I know Saturday I was struggling. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. But yeah, anytime on these triceps, it's a long 50 seconds. Okay, rest. Go ahead and put them down and rest. And then we're gonna go to that plie again. So wide stance, toes out, knees out, whatever kind of curl works best for you. All right, got my timer right. And then if it is light for you, you're welcome to curl at the bottom. Or if you like that more, you can feel that more in the inner thigh. Or and then if and when that gets hard, then you can go to your squat and curl at the top. So I'm leaving that up to you. Curl at the bottom or curl at the top. Hammer, outer, twist it. Get low. Woo! Okay, put them down so you can rest. On your next set of rows, hold your weight like this. So instead of like this with that thumb, try it where they're all on one side. All right, let's get those rows. If you can, just don't grip it like a normal grippy. Grip them all on one side. All your fingers. If possible, if not, use your normal grip. Good, put those weights down. We're gonna go to mountain climber, but cross under. So instead of our normal, like straight, cross them underneath, opposite knee to elbow. Try to get your hands underneath the shoulders, okay? If you're starting to get into that down dog position, bring it back to like push-up-y position. Core tight. We're gonna go for about 10 more seconds. Push, push, push. 5. All right, cool, rest. All right, I got up to 130. Hopefully you feel like that maybe got a little bit higher on your heart rate. All right, water break. Let's take a little water break. Okay, last set of squat and press. I'm gonna let you pick your press. You can go here, you can go here, you can go Arnold, up to you. We'll start time in about 5 seconds, so let's grab our weights. Let's just try to make it those 2 separate exercises. Unless your weight's heavy, try not to use so much momentum. And again, you decide what kind of press. That's hard. All righty, I am giving you about 14 seconds in between. So if you want to rest your grippies, go ahead and rest. And then we got overheads. And of course, you're welcome to do a different kind of triceps if you'd rather do kickbacks or whatever. Core tight, Slight bend in those knees, just make sure they're not locked out. And then try not to totally rest down here. And if it starts to get heavy, just put one weight down. Good, keep that core tight. Abby, just do your triceps. You don't have to squat. Just do your tris. Good, you guys got 10 seconds just to give you a heads up. All right, rest. This is the third round, right? Okay. All right, let's work the inner thighs. So toes out, knees out. At the bottom or at the top. You can always start here, and then when it gets hard, oh, almost got a cramp. So make sure those elbows stay in close, okay? That they don't like, woo, come out. Toes out, knees out. Work the inner thigh. Woo! Okay, guys, let's mix it up with our rows this time. And I want you to bring them, so you can hold it however you want. I'm gonna hold it like this, but we're gonna do palms forward and bring it to the hips. So instead of palms facing the hips, palms forward and row. Shoulder blades down and together. Pull those weights to the hips. Pause. Inhale, exhale. Karen, this holding it like this helps my elbow. And who knew? Just trying to use my other arm more, my elbow already feels better. Woo! All right, put them down. We're gonna do that kind of, I call it around the world, but it's really not, right? So it's where we go with our mountain climber, where it's here, and then you swing it. And again, try to stay in that push-up-y position, right? We all kind of start to go into that down dog. So try to stay flat. And if you're doing this video and that doesn't make any sense, do regular mountain climbers. We still got about 10 seconds. Think about the abs. All right, rest. Why don't you guys, since you're on the floor, give me a child's pose, you know, stretch out your lats, stretch out that lower back. If you need to do a little cat and cows. And then we're gonna go ahead and keep some weights. Let's do chest flies or chest press. So you choose if you have some heavy weights and you wanna go with press. If you have those lighter weights and you wanna go with flies, go ahead and put your band back on. It'll be hip lifts and some clamshells. So kind of like a medium band, I guess. And then grab water. And then if you're waiting for me, go ahead and one vertebrae at a time, bring it up into your bridge. One vertebrae, really think about like activating the glutes. All right, hopefully everybody's in bridge. Just keep holding, core tight. Yep, bridge, bridge, bridge. Yep, push through those heels. All right. Go ahead and bring those knees into the chest. Hug your knees into the chest. Maybe a little side to side, rolling of your back. And then nice and easy, grab your weights for chest press or flies. And then just pick them up properly. And then we're gonna go a hip lift and chest fly or chest press. So up and down with the butt and up and down doing your chest. Yep, take your time. You know, you don't have to go super slow with the one vertebrae, but hopefully you kind of have that idea and you're not just like hip thrusting with your hips. We're going slow in control, press or fly, squeezing those glutes, making sure you have that resistance. Okay, keep those weights over your chest. You can put them together and then hold your, give me some pulses with your glutes. So hold those weights over and pulse. Few more seconds. All right, so nice and easy. I would come down with your butt and then put your weights down properly and then roll to your side. So we're gonna do straight leg. All right, so straight leg, toe down, working the glutes, upper booty. I don't want you to necessarily keep the resistance the whole time, but I don't want you to really lose it where you come all the way down and lose it totally. So you don't have to pulse, but don't let it go too loose and then come up. Core is tight, pause at the top. Try to feel it in the upper glutes. I'm feeling it even in my abs. Good. Go ahead and rest it. So we're going to get a little rest. Right. And now we'll go ahead. So take your time. You know, I go off time, but if you get those 10 reps, you're going slow, you're holding, you can take your break, maybe get a couple more. You don't have to hustle for these reps. Girl, not burning a lot of calories, but we'll make a little more muscle. Start at the top, make sure it's your glutes. And I go to my hips too. Good. All right, let's do the same thing the other side. Straight leg. And if you feel like you're kind of right where it's not deep, but like going, try to go a little slower and see if you can control it where you don't have to give it so much like momentum and really try to get those upper glutes to pull it up. Nice. You have a 10-second rest and then we'll go to clamshells. Slow, in control. you're getting fastest 40 minutes ever. Keep going, 2 more seconds, and then we're going to do another set of chest. 2 more seconds. Okay, you guys, your weights for your chest press or flies, and then this time I want you to keep it in your bridge and do your chest press or flies. So keep your butt up. Ooh. Karen, I definitely can't do a fly with that elbow. So chest press, that looks good. Keep that booty up, you guys. Keep your butt up. Make sure your core is tight. Belly button pulled into the spine. Feel your weaker side, right, while you're doing these. That's my left. So I'm pushing to my left a little bit on my heel. Okay, hold those weights over that chest and give me hip lifts, up and down, up and down. You can hold them vertically, you can hold them side by side, up and down, tummy tight. Keep holding your weights over your chest, and now keep your butt up and in and out with your knees, in and out with the knees, in and out. Keep your butt up, hold those weights, in and out, in and out. Open, shut, a little slower. Open, shut. I think Sarah's frozen. Mike's not, but Sarah's frozen. There we go. Hold it, hold it, hold it open. Okay, rest. Just rest. Go ahead and put your weights down and rest. Okay, first step. Down on the floor. We're gonna put our feet together. Down. Want to come up. Hands behind you. Back it. If you want to do it like this. If you want to kind of stay crunched up towards the floor, up to you. And then now think about your weaker side. Feet together, put your feet together. There you go. And then, yeah. So, yep, work that left side, Sarah. I see it. Open it up. Okay, give me some pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. Rest, 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 rest. That was really fast. I don't know how that went by so fast. Okay, but I have 3 minutes. So you're gonna give me 2 minutes of stretching. So I'm gonna pick one stretch. We're all getting into pigeon. Okay? Right? We're all gonna get into pigeon. Don't fall on your booty, okay? So you wanna stay here. If you wanna be here and that's a good stretch, if you wanna fold forward, I just don't want you to fall over on those glutes. So we're holding here. Not a lot of time, just give me a few more seconds. All right, I want you to come up into that push-up position, and then you're gonna go into the other side. So bring that knee in between your hands. And again, if you wanna kind of stay up here, feel that stretch in those hips, maybe a little bit in the glutes, and then you're like, oh, that feels good, I'm gonna walk forward, or I'm gonna stay up here. You decide. And then on these stretches too, you could play with your back foot. You could kind of turn it out, turn it the other way, see if that helps the hip stretch anymore. Just different. Okay, so from here, go back to your push up position. I want you to go down to the knees spread apart, sit back on your feet, spread those knees apart. So child's pose. And again, if you would rather have the knees together, that's totally fine, but I just wanted to do this stretch. We're gonna go for just a few more seconds. Okay, so that was great. So now if you wanted to continue with your stretching, you could do, your hurdler stretch. Any other stretches that you want to do, but at least we got pigeon in. Well, yay! Glad I got to